The 22nd Commonwealth Sports Awards is truly now an international event. Sports personalities, sports writers, performers and the media has touched down in St. Lucia. Personalities includes from football Chris Ramsey, boxing Colin Macmillan and athletics Mike McFarlane.
Well, we were very honored actually to have been approached to have hosted the Commonwealth Sports Awards. We're aware that this is a very prestigious event that has not been held outside of Commonwealth headquarters on many occasions, and indeed this would only be the second occasion it is being held in a Commonwealth Caribbean country. And we thought it was a great honor for St. Lucia to have been asked to play host to Commonwealth Sports Awards. In St. Lucia at present, we're doing a lot of things towards the development of sports, and we thought that something like that could only enhance the work that we're doing in St. Lucia towards promoting sports in our country.
In terms of the benefits, how tangible are these in terms of your whole program?
Well, I mean, it's difficult to measure benefits in tangible terms of an event like that. We believe that it would help put a spotlight on St. Lucia, in a positive spotlight on St. Lucia, in terms of our sporting development, our sporting possibilities. We believe too that it would help energize the St. Lucian sporting community in terms of bringing an awareness that the rest of the world, the rest of the Commonwealth at least, is interested in St. Lucia and considers St. Lucia worthy of hosting such an event. So we think that it will have that kind of benefit. One, be a source of motivation to our own sporting community, and two, put a bit of a spotlight on our country at a period where we're doing a lot towards the development of sports. So these two benefits by and large are the main ones that we thought would endure from this entire exercise. Of course, at a period where tourism is also going through a slower period than normal, the idea of having Commonwealth persons from London, from other parts of the Commonwealth being in St. Lucia at this time, seeing our beautiful country, and hopefully with the presence of the press here as well, doing a level of promotion can only enhance our overall prospects as a small developing country.
Having arrived some days before the event, the St. Lucian Minister of Sports and the Minister of Tourism laid on a boat trip to Soufrière.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes.
Keep the head down.
Watching the shit.
Lockdown, man. The kids locked it down last night. I won't say any more cards.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the
Having travelled from Castries to Soufrière on the southwest of the island, former boxer, now manager Colin Macmillan had a chance to meet with his family.
Nice to meet you. Okay, hi Lloyd.
He will sing you to sleep.
Oh, he's a singer. Okay, that's fine.
Very high degree.
I like sweet reggae.
That's his speciality.
Business.
No, we're going somewhere else. We're going
Okay, see you later.
All right, see you guys later.
I'm going with these man.
Yeah, man. Safe ride.
Yes.
Safe ride.
I wanted to put you something.
With Jamaica, it was intended that we should be now what we see with manipulation, segregation. What's the meaning of this great controversy? There's no reason for this animosity. But when God created man,
having enjoyed some of the beautiful sceneries and cultures of this island, the Commonwealth Sports Awards welcomes you with fashion.
The first garment is by Monique. Monique is wearing a deep blue long evening dress with lace diamante top, matching scarf, beautiful diamante earrings, absolutely wonderful coordinated shoes. Notice the silver the crossover at the back has a wonderful design, absolutely superbly worn by Monique. That's Monique George, ladies and gentlemen. Brenda is wearing a long silk semi-flowing evening dress with draped bag, beautiful silver matching earrings. It has a lovely diamante motif, a matching scarf that can be worn draped over the back, or it can be worn draped over her shoulders or her neck. Now Brenda is very elegantly wearing the silver draped back dress. The shoes is beautifully coordinated. This is from the Elegance Fashion Wear. This is Brenda. Thank you. This is Lenora. Bolero jackets, which can be worn either on or off. The dress has beautiful thin straps. Ladies and gentlemen. Monique is wearing a long black flowing dress, chiffon with diamante sequin front. Diamante goes down to the diamante goes down to the front of the dress. At the top has a deep black matching scarf. Also has a beautiful design at the back. Again, this garment is accessorized with beautiful matching jewellery. Beautifully worn by Monique. This is Monique, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. British government representative and his delegation, permanent secretaries, Mr. Hilaire, Mr. Andrew, Director of Tourism, other distinguished officials, too numerous for me to call all of them at this juncture. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, both local and overseas, distinguished awardees who were present, representatives of the various sporting associations, national sporting associations of St. Lucia, distinguished sports personalities of St. Lucia, including our Sportsman of the Year, both senior and junior, and our Sportswoman of the Year, who captured both titles, junior and senior, this year. Representatives of the Commonwealth Sports Federation, ladies and gentlemen all. My task is the simple one of formally welcoming you to the 2001 Commonwealth Sports Awards ceremony here at Rex and Lucian Hotel in Groseille in St. Lucia. Those of you visiting from abroad, I want to extend the heartiest welcome of the government and people of St. Lucia to our own little piece of paradise that is St. Lucia, and to that special place in it that is Groseille. I trust that we will have a pleasant evening. It has already started off with a wonderful dinner, and I want to thank the caterers, the staff of the Rex and Lucian Hotel for an excellent dinner on your behalf. I'm treated to a concept that I am told is now somewhat fashionable, but a little new to us, the mature models concept. We're a little more accustomed to the younger versions of that special species that is female models, but the maturity showed, the experience showed, and they were pleasing and entertaining. We now get into really what is the main business of the evening, and that is to pay tribute to the various sporting personalities who have sufficiently distinguished themselves to be considered awardees for this evening. I want to congratulate them in advance, and to congratulate especially in advance those personalities from our own little country who will tonight be receiving some sort of recognition. With these few words, ladies and gentlemen, I want to again welcome you and to hope that we shall all have a very pleasant evening. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. I think it's only cordial at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, that we get a response from the main organizer of the Commonwealth Sports Awards to reply to the minister's quote. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Al Hamilton.
Honorable Mario Michel, Deputy Prime Minister in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Youth and Sports, Excellencies, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, the press, and I could go on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and supporters of the Commonwealth Sports Awards. One is particularly heartened by the amount of support that's been given to this organization. When the Commonwealth Sports Awards was started on the 21st of November in the Little Islington Town Hall, who would have thought that we could have go across oceans to recognize sporting personalities? We have people coming out of London from an organization that does a lot of good work there, Vouch UK, and they're here supporting us. We had the Miss Elegance people from fashion. In fact, there are 34 persons who actually came down to support the awards. From the press, we have BVTV, just over here. We have The Voice, Choice, Caribbean Times. From just across the water, we have a man who has moved from humble beginnings. I speak of none other than Austin Jack Warner, who has moved himself from the humble beginnings I spoke about to become now the Vice President of FIFA, the governing body of football. And I think that that deserves a round of applause. For too long, our region has gone on with the old adage that a king has no honor in his own country. Let us change that in St. Lucia. Let us look at people that like Jack Warner and others and recognize them for what they have done, and stop recognizing other people and putting them in front of our own. Charity begins at home. On another note, I would like to commend the ministry here for the vision of putting together a stadium and looking towards a cricket pitch of international stature in the future. These things show foresight, and I'd like to make this point that I am a political virgin and I have no political axe to grind, but I'm just speaking as I find here. I'd also like to come in and thank the St. Lucia Tourist Board, who came in at the last moment to give us some support. And it would be amiss of me not to mention RAM Public Relations, because they're the people who started with us and helped to get things moving and to engender this idea becoming a reality. On a special note, I'd like to thank the Rex St. Lucian Hotel, who's gone beyond the course of duty. They've gone the extra mile to ensure that this event happens. And I will leave here with many, many memories to the people here. I'd just like to finally say that an evening like this couldn't come about without strong support. And I must mention my dear lady, Faye Nesbitt. Take a bow, please, Faye. Without you, darling, you understand the pressures, you know you were there for me, and that's why it's happened. So what I'm just going to say to you all here now is that sport is a conduit. It is the reason why we're here. Let us utilize sport for what it means, and let us honor and appreciate the talents that we have in this region. And long may we continue to do that. Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will now move into the first categories. And the first category to be covered this evening is a special award. And in the first instance, it's in the field of football. It's actually sponsored by Helen Television, and can I now call the presenter, Mr. Terry Finister, to the podium, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the first recipient for 2001 is a gentleman who was born in St. Lucia. He's a former professional with Brighton and Hove Albion Football Club. His career has spanned some 16 years. He was an England international at under 17 and under 19. He is now one of the most qualified coach in Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, the homegrown professional, the main man, Mr. Chris Ramsey. Could you come to the podium, please? Ramsey, ladies and gentlemen, is one of life's achievers, again, by his dedication and commitment to the sport of football. And we wish him all the best in his new role as coach. Thank you. We now move on to category 2, which is athletics. It's actually sponsored by the Commonwealth Sports Awards Federation. Could I ask the presenter to come to the podium? He himself is a former 200 meters Commonwealth gold medalist. He's now coaching some of Britain's top athletes, including Dwayne Chambers, who was a finalist in the 100 meters in Edmonton, Canada, earlier this year. He is an ambassador for the Commonwealth Sports Awards Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, I refer to none other than the internationally known Mr. Mike McFarlane. This award is to be presented to the nominations who are: 1, the Jamaica 4x400 meters relay champions; 2, Avad Moncure, the 400 meters world champion; and 3, Jonathan Edwards, who successfully defended his titles. Can we have the envelope for the recipient, please?
You want me to read it?
Yes.
I had great pleasure in actually watching him run in the summer, winning the 400 in Edmonton, Avad Moncure. Let's put a round of applause for him.
So the winner is Avad Moncure, who cannot be with us, but his trophy is to be collected by Mr. Martin Spencer. Martin, please. Excellent. Thank you very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, and the category is Focus on Youth. We are going to have 1 male and 1 female, and the category is sponsored by the Rex St. Lucian Hotel, and the presenter will be Mr. Kirby Allen. Can we have Mr. Kirby Allen to the podium, please? Thank you very much. The Focus on Youth, ladies and gentlemen, features in this first event the female achiever, who is a Junior and Senior Sportswoman of the Year 2000, a bronze medalist in the World Youth Champions at high jump. She's also a gold medalist for Carifta 2001. She's also a gold medalist for Central America and the Caribbean 2001. And again, she's a gold medalist for the Windward Island Games. Her best jump for the year was 1.84 meters. I think the achievement speaks for itself. We have a world champion here, well on the way to the making. Ladies and gentlemen, I think she really deserves all the best you can give. Let's have it for Laverne Spencer. Well done, Laverne. Long may your talents be appreciated. Lovely. Thank you very much, Kerry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move into the 4th category, which is boxing. And the sponsor for this category is Sparkle Promotions. The presenter will be Mr. Beresford Lee, the managing director. Mr. Beresford Lee, to the podium, please. Welcome, Beresford. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominations for this category. Number 1 is Audley Harrison, Olympic super heavyweight champion, now promoting himself and hoping to emulate former Olympic champion Lennox Lewis. Nomination number 2 goes to Joe Calzaki of Wales, the WBO super middleweight champion who recently made successful his 9th defense. And number 3, Justin Juko of Uganda, the former Commonwealth Sports Featherweight champion, and he continues to compete at the highest level. Can we have the envelope so that we can know who the winner is? Thank you, Mayor. Yes.
Okay, the winner is Mr. Joe Kalzaki.
Joe Kalzaki is the winner. Collecting, as Joe cannot be with us, ladies and gentlemen, collecting on his behalf is from London, from the Voice newspaper. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Rodney Hines. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we'd like to hear a few words from Mr. Hines. Thank you.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to say what a pleasure it is here to be in very sunny and hot St. Lucia. Joe can't be here tonight himself, but I'm sure he would have been delighted to receive this award. So to St. Lucia, the Rex St. Lucian, and to Mr. Al Hamilton for putting on these awards, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rodney. Now we move to category or item number 5. Again, a special award, this time in boxing. This trophy is sponsored by Radio St. Lucia. Can we have the presenter, who is the managing director, Mr. Lionel Ellis, to the podium, please? Mr. Ellis. It seems to me that Mr. Ellis has not managed to make it here at this point in time. I wonder, I'm going to do something impromptu, and because I happen to know that our man from London, Mr. Rodney Hines, is a boxing specialist. Mr. Hines, can I ask you to do duties on a second occasion, please? Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mr. Hines. Thank you, Mr. Hines. This award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to someone who was the former WBO featherweight champion, whose illustrious career was cut short by injuries whilst making the first defense of his title. He's, however, chosen not to make that a stop in his climb in terms of helping other people, because he's currently managing the Olympic heavyweight champion, Audley Harrison. And it takes one champion to make a champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round, warm welcome to Mr. Colin Macmillan. Welcome, Colin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure it is not very often that we get someone of Colin's stature, and I'm sure he'd like to say a few words. Colin.
Well, obviously, I'm a little bit surprised. I came here tonight to actually give an award, so I'm a little bit shocked. Al Hamilton, where are you? Obviously, I feel very honoured to receive this award. You know, I've been proud of my St. Lucian background, and whenever I've actually gone on the world stage, I've been proud to represent the UK and also St. Lucia. When I was back here in 1992, I looked around and there were a lot of young talent, you know, from this country. So hopefully, with the help of the Ministry of Sport, you know, they can nurture that talent and go on to produce homegrown talent. You know, I've got to thank the Ministry of Tourism and also Sport for their hospitality, and also the Rex. I've had a really great time. Finally, I'd like to thank Al Hamilton for all the hard work he's put in over the years. I know for 22 years he's been an active supporter. He's worked very, very hard, tirelessly trying to put the sports together. And I think he's a man who is trying to do good for the whole of the Commonwealth. Once again, I was going to say, thank you for the award. Something I really do appreciate. It's a nice gesture, and hopefully, in years to come, there'll be a number of champions, boxing champions, sporting champions who come from St. Lucia and go on to show them that Lucians are bad. Thank you very much, and enjoy your night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move into the nominations for the football category. This category is sponsored by the TLC Sports Management. The presenter is Mr. Leslie Fevrier, the Director of TLC Sports Management. Leslie, could we have you to the podium, please? Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome Leslie, who presently manages a number of footballers as well as other organizations. Welcome and thanks a lot, Leslie. The nominations, ladies and gentlemen, is firstly Michael Owen of Liverpool and England for his goals in the Football Association's trophy and for helping Liverpool, his club, to an historic treble. Secondly, Mr. David Beckham of England, captain, and Manchester United. He has helped his country qualify for the next year's World Cup with inspirational goals and performances. And the third nomination is the Nigerian national football team, who, if you're a footballer, you will know that they have consistently qualified for the World Cup, which is an achievement in itself. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, can we have the envelope that tells us who the winner is? You want to read it out?
And the winner for this category is Michael Owen.
Thank you, Leslie. Michael Owen, ladies and gentlemen, who cannot be with us this evening, but collecting on his behalf is Mr. Nigel James, the St. Lucian National Rep and former Sportsman of the Year. Nigel James, collecting. Thank you, Nigel. Excellent. A round of applause, please. Thank you very much, Leslie. Next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the International Sports Personality. This is sponsored by the St. Lucian Tourist Board. The presenter will be Hilary Modesti, the director. Hilary, to the Modest, yes. You know us announcers, we got a problem with the E's. Thank you and welcome. The nominations, ladies and gentlemen, is one, Venus Williams, who is the dual Wimbledon and USA Open tennis champion. Number two is Mr. Hassim Rahman. He's the man who you remember earlier on shook the world by beating Lennox Lewis to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Three is Sven-Goran Eriksson, who became the first non-Englishman to coach England's national football team in 2001 and to guide them to qualify for next year's World Cup final. Can I ask, could we have the envelope that will decide who the winner of this year's International Sports Personality Award?
The winner is Venus Williams.
Venus Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Can I ask to collect on Venus's behalf? Could we ask a champion, Mr. Colin Macmillan? Could you please collect this trophy on behalf of Venus? I think it deserves a champion to collect the champion's trophy. Thank you very much, Colin. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Mr. Modest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move into the next category, and it's the Lifetime Award. The sponsor is the Commonwealth Sports Awards Federation. The presenter, ladies and gentlemen, and could we give her a warm round of applause, is Miss Faye Nesbitt, who is an ambassador for the Commonwealth Sports Award Federation. As you heard earlier on, as Mr. Hamilton said, behind every successful man, there is the lady, the better half, that makes it all work. Thank you, Faye. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is actually Trinidad-born. He's the vice president of FIFA, and he recently organized the World Under-17 Championships in Trinidad and Tobago, a first to the English-speaking Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner in 2001, could you please welcome Mr. Jack Warner, the Vice President of FIFA. Right, sorry, Mr. Warner. Congratulations and well done, and I'm sure the audience would like to hear a few words, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if you have been following the news in Trinidad and Tobago, you will know that there is an election on December the 10th, and that these are dangerous times to put me before a microphone. But I will spare you the political rhetoric tonight, and merely wish to say that I want to thank the Commonwealth Sports Awards Federation, and in particular Mr. Alan Hamilton, for this recognition this evening. In a world of declining values, in a region where it is easier to denigrate and criticize and attack than to encourage and to build, at a time when all institutions seem to be falling apart, it is very, very welcome, Al, that the Commonwealth Sports Award Federation has persisted and seen it fit to give awards to awardees who they consider to be deserving. My dear friends, there are very, very few countries in the Commonwealth where their flags can be flown on the field of war. Possibly the last country is now in Afghanistan. But surely the flags of all the countries in the Commonwealth can be flown on the field of sport. And those flags can help to propel these countries forward. And the efforts in this regard, I want again to reiterate my thanks to Al and the Federation for having persevered with this award ceremony. I wish all of you the best. I want to end by saying that I will treasure this award more than anything I've ever treasured before. I thank you.
Over the years, the Commonwealth Sports Awards has laid great emphasis in acknowledging the achievement of our sports personalities, and tonight is no exception. To close the night, Harlem Gem from the UK and Pamela Maynard from Canada took the stage. With an extra day on the island, we retreated to the perfect Caribbean cuisine at the Green Parrot restaurant overlooking Castries. St. Lucia has been a wonderful experience, and the Commonwealth Sports Awards is to be congratulated for forging sporting links between the UK, Africa and the Caribbean. We hope you'll be at the next Commonwealth Sports Awards.